Today's story is about a woman who had nothing left, yet God met her in the middle of her hopelessness. There was a great famine in the land. People were starving. Water was scarce. Hope was fading. God spoke to the prophet Elijah and said, "Go to Zarephath. I have commanded a widow there to provide for you." But this widow was not wealthy. In fact, she was barely surviving. When Elijah arrived, he saw her gathering sticks. He called out to her and said, "Please bring me a little water and a piece of bread." The widow stopped and looked at him with sadness. She said, "I don't have any bread. I only have a handful of flour and a little oil. I'm gathering sticks to cook one last meal for me and my son, and then we will die." She had reached the end. No hope, no plan, just one final meal. But Elijah said to her, "Don't be afraid. Make mine first, and then make yours. For this is what the Lord says, the jar of flour will not run empty, and the jug of oil will not run dry, until the Lord sends rain on the land." The widow made a choice to trust God with the little she had. She went home, made bread for Elijah, and then made some for herself and her son. And the miracle began. Every day she reached into the flour jar, and there was enough. She poured from the oil jug, and it never ran out. Day after day, through the entire famine, God provided. The woman who thought she was preparing her last meal found herself living under God's daily miracle. God can do the same in your life. You may feel like you're down to your last strength, your last hope, your last resource, but God is not limited by what you have. He is the God who takes what looks like not enough and makes it more than enough. When you trust Him, He meets you right where you are, even in the hardest and most impossible places. If this story encouraged you, please like and subscribe for more Bible stories.